This is for Algebra 1. This is the substitution method for solving systems of equations. Okay, to be a system, you have to have two or more equations. This means you're going to have two or more variables as well. You're going to have an x and a y. You pick one equation, it does not matter which equation, and isolate one variable. It does not matter which variable. So either equation, either variable, get it by itself. Then you're going to substitute what you got from step 1 into the other equation. That will give you a longer equation that has two of the same variable in it. You'll solve. Just move things around, get the letter by itself. Then you'll have like x equal a number or y equal a number. Take that number back up to what you had in step 2, substitute it in, and solve for the other one. You can check your work by putting both of your answers into one of the original equations. Here's an example. Okay, notice that y is already by itself. Right there, y is already by itself. That's great. That means you're going to take this right here to the other equation and put it in for y. So it's going to come down here. So I'm going to say x plus, and instead of y, I'm going to say 2x plus 1 equals 4. So now I have a longer equation, but there's just x. Combine my like terms, so 3x plus 1 equals 4. And now I'm just solving, getting x by itself. So I'm going to take 1 to the other side and subtract it. So 3x is equal to 3. I'm going to divide both sides by 3, and I'm going to get x is equal to 1. That is one of my answers. Box it because that is an answer. You will have two answers on every problem today, so you're not done. You're going to take this answer back up here and put it in for x. So y is equal to 2 times, instead of x, we'll say 1 plus 1. Just go punch that straight in your calculator. 2 times 1 plus 1. And you figure out that y is equal to 3. That's your answer. If you wanted to check it, you could go back to the other equation. X is 1 plus y is 3 is supposed to equal 4. Does 1 plus 3 equal 4? Yes. So 4 equals 4, and it's good. I have it right. Okay, this one is not quite as easy because it doesn't already have x by itself. But here's an x that does not have a number with it, so let's get that x by itself. We'll do that by moving your 4y. So it becomes x is equal to 1 minus 4y. I'm going to take this to the other equation and put it in for x. So basically it's going to go right there. So 2 parentheses 1 minus 4y. Because it's 2 times x. Well, instead of x, I'm putting 1 minus 4y. Then do the rest of your equation. Minus 3y equals negative 9. You're going to want to distribute that too. So 2 minus 8y, bring everything else down. Minus 3y equals negative 9. Combine your like terms. So 2 minus 11y equals negative 9. Move your 2 over here and subtract it. So negative 11y is equal to negative 11. Divide both sides by negative 11, and y is equal to a positive 1. That's one of my answers. Be sure and box it, but you're not done. Go put this 1 back up here for y. So x is equal to 1 minus 4 times 1. Punch that straight in your calculator. 1 minus 4 times 1, and you're going to get negative 3. If you want to check your work, negative 3 plus 4 times 1 is supposed to equal 1. I used my top equation for that. Negative 3 plus 4 times 1, if I put that in my calculator, I would get 1. 1 does equal 1, so I've got the right answer. This one, y is by itself, so I'm going to take this one to the other equation and put it where I see a y. So instead of a y, I'm going to say 3x minus 8. Then do the rest of my equation, equal negative x plus 4. Bring this x over and add it. So 4x minus 8 is equal to 4. Take this 8 over and add it. So 4x is equal to 12. Divide both sides by 4. X is equal to 3. Got to have two answers, so I'm going to take this to either one of them. I'm going to go to that top one and put it in. So y is equal to 3 times 3 minus 8. So y is equal to 1. Just punch that in your calculator. It does not matter. If you took it to the other equation, you would still get 1. Okay, y is equal to 2. This is super easy. All you got to do is go and put 2 in for y. 4x minus 2 times 2 equals 8. 4x minus 4 equals 8. Move that 4. 4x equals 12. Divide by 4, x equals 3. They already gave me the other answer, y equals 2. Got to move something, got to get x or y by itself, so I'm going to move this y, and so I have x is equal to 0 minus y. That could also just be x is equal to negative y. So then this is going to go to the other one where I saw the x. 3 times negative y minus 2y equals 7. So negative 3y minus 2y equals 7. Combine, negative 5y equals 7. Y equals negative 7 over 5. My guess is that you don't like a fraction, so y is equal to negative 1.4. That's an answer. Box it, then go put it up here. So x is equal to negative 1.4, but we know that two negatives make a positive. X equals 1.4. Last one. Move your 8y. So negative x is equal to negative 7 minus 8y. Can't have a negative x, so x is equal to 7 plus 8y. This goes to the other equation where you see an x, so it's going to go there. 2 times 7 plus 8y plus 5y equals negative 7. Distribute your 2. 14 plus 16y plus 5y equals negative 7. Combine your like terms. 14 plus 21y equals negative 7. Move your 14 and subtract it. 21y equals negative 21. Divide by 21. Y equals negative 1. Take that number over here and put it back in. X equals 7 plus 8 times negative 1. Go to your calculator. 7 plus 8 times negative 1. Negative 1. There's your solution. This takes you to the assignment. This is solving systems by substitution for Algebra 1. Come see me during speed if you have problems.